going on YouTube? It's Gemini G7. We're back for another product review. Since my car's in the air and then stuff came in. So there are things that I'm doing to the car. It just takes time and the materials to do it. Since I'm waiting for the other thing to come in, I'm gonna go and do an open box right here real quick. So we got Z1 Motorsports had delivered. So we got a couple of things here. I'll order some lug nuts, stock lug nuts, black. I'm going with this setup here, okay, as you guys can see, okay. It's gonna look really nice. It's gonna look really nice. Also, I ordered this. Okay, so this is a Z34 from Z1 Sports. It's a brake master cylinder brace. Okay. So obviously you got the bracket, one big lug nut here, and some 3 screws here. So we're gonna be installing this today. This is what we're here is mainly what it's all about. And you're wondering, what is this? Okay, so this you guys already know. It goes on the wheels. So anyhow, what does this do? Okay, so this here, if you hit the brake, the master cylinder is connected to the firewall of your car. Okay, so every time you hit the brake, it goes through and hits the master cylinder. The way your car can brake, it goes to the master cylinder. The master cylinder pumps the oil to your Brimbos or your brakes. That way it can stop the car. Now when you hit the brake, the master cylinder flexes on the firewall. So what we're gonna do is attach this bracket against, not like forcing it in there, but right there on the money where when you hit the brake, it won't flex. Usually when it doesn't flex and it stays sturdy and tight, when you have the brace on, you have better braking when it comes to brake, okay? Because, you know, cars, you know, we go fast, you know, like sports cars, you know, like my car goes fast, okay? But the most important part is braking, to slow down the car from getting into an accident or whichever case may be, okay? So we're gonna install this brace in today, and we're gonna go see how it feels, okay? So my car's in the air right now. I'm still waiting for the other part, so I can do a separate video on that, but it ain't here yet. It's supposed to come today, we'll see, but this came in. So I might as well just go ahead and just knock this one out for you guys, okay? And get it done, okay? So as you can see, it's a big bracket. I'm not too sure if this is brass or not. It looks brass, but I think it's zinc bolt, okay? And you got 3 Allen wrench key lug nuts here. Well, not lug nuts, but like nuts, okay? 3. So we got 3 holes here in this bracket here. I'm gonna figure out where it's gonna go, okay? So let's go get to it and look for where it goes. All right, get you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we're back. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the install as well. Okay, so first things first, you gotta take off the brake fluid cover. Once you take that off, which is in this area right here, if you guys can see, okay, you're gonna have to remove this too as well. Okay, you want to remove all this out because the brake brace is right there. Okay, now the bolts that lines up, it screws into the firewall of the chassis of the car. Now I brought me a screwdriver to show you where those bolts go. So on the driver's side wheel, okay, this side here, I don't know if you guys can see it because it's kind of bad lighting in the way. You see those 2 holes up there? That's where the screws goes into, okay? That's where the screws goes into, okay? And it braces the brake, which is right here if you guys can see it, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and start removing this, and we'll continue on that. Catch you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we're back. Okay, so gotta remove 3 of these clips right here. There's 1, 2, and 3. Get that started. Get yourself a flathead. Don't try not to break the clips though, because you're gonna need them. Okay, that's for sure. Let's see what's gonna right there for now. Yeah, they're working on the houses across the street, still remodeling. Man, they've been remodeling that place for quite some time now. I don't know what's the deal with that. Okay, once that is out. Okay. Flex this. Try not to break anything. Just move it to the side. Oh man, my rod's holding my hood. It's in the way, Okay. I can literally see the 3 bolts where it goes to. 1, 2, 3. And the brake brace going there. It's a really tight fit too. That's what she said, right? Okay. Let me show you one more time up close and personal. So I won't able to get complete this piece off because this hood latch to hold my hood up. But if you look closely, okay, here is your brake brace. Now, where's that screwdriver? I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a hole right here, and then 2 more down there, right here, and the brace goes to the cylinder right here, the master cylinder, which is right here. Okay, so once you get the idea of it, make it work. All right, so let me know when we got that brace and try to throw it on. Catch you guys in a bit. What's going on, guys? Obviously, I got some big forearms, big hands, kind of hard to do, so I have my nephew give me a hand. So here's Charlie. Obviously, we had to go borrow some tools from Ed because Ed has the swivel tool and I don't. So I don't have all the tools in the world, but we always try to make it work. So as you can see, he's using an extension on there. Okay, he's digging in. We use a piece of wire where the big bolt goes into on the very top. The brass, it looks like a brass bolt, but it's actually a zinc bolt. Unbolting that, tie it to the rod of the hood. That way it doesn't go anywhere. And we use a swivel with the electric tape. So we take the electric tape, tape the bolt to the swivel, and guide it in, because that bolt, that screw that goes into the screw, is not a magnet. So you try and fish it in there, it's gonna drop. So using the swivel, yeah, as you can see, and just dig it right in. See, my nephew has skinnier hands than I do. He's a lot skinnier than I am. I weigh 240. My hands are getting big. I'm gaining weight. That's what happens when you get in a relationship and you start eating a lot more often.
You have to. Excuse me.
Get the camera this side.
Last maybe this way.
Can you flare it out?
I'm trying. Like that last one, I had to go really out to get to this damn scrap.
I just put some new batteries in this damn thing. How in the world is it losing like that flickering?
I think that we've had it on for a while.
What is that?
Okay, it's in the hole.
It's in the hole?
Yes, make sure it's. Okay, what's that? I might need you to screw it in again.
Or that wrench? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Screw it like that.
Why try it? See if it sticks. It's getting tough?
Okay, I feel it, yeah.
Yeah? Okay, come on.
You feel it?
I can't. I'm just holding the thing for you.
Okay, now it's loose again.
Damn it. No? Yes?
It was loose.
Yeah, so I have trouble with the lining.
Man, that tank, man, all the other stuff is in the way. It'd be a lot easier if it wasn't there, but
I know,
it's
but
part of stuff, the
I usually do this with the power steering.
brake reservoir and all that.
Oh, I think I got it.
You got it?
Try it.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's snug. Hold on. Yeah, it's snug.
Keep it.
It's a little loose. Hold on. I can't tell. I'm just spinning it.
Okay, never mind. It's not. Oh, you know what? Because of this top one. Okay, hold on.
Oh?
I think the top one's keeping it from flexing down.
Well, how far did you make the top one snug?
It's not snug because I made it really loose already. Maybe it used to be looser.
Well, careful, because if you do that, then it's gonna release the whole damn thing again, and then we can start from 0-1 on the top one.
Yeah, I know. Eventually.
Oh, yeah, that's all. That's fine.
Is
You're
it-
doing it. No, go ahead. Is it the plates moving?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the plate to get up a little bit so I can get better angle on it. We'll tie that last one later if I can get this shit. What the hell is that?
It's getting dark. Alright guys, we're back. It's really cold outside. Alright, so me and Charlie, we were able to try to get the bracket in. We were able to get the very bottom screw, the middle screw, but not the top screw. For some reason, he couldn't get the top screw. For some reason, it wasn't aligning up the bracket with the chassis mount where those holes go. So the holes that are on the chassis was a bit off. So we were able to get it done. So here it is. Give you guys a little light if you guys can see. We got the brace in. Now I don't know if you guys can see it, but there is down there below. You guys can see it. Give me some light. Okay, now it's holding with the top and bottom. The top is loose. There's no screw on the top. There is a screw at the bottom of the bracket and on the middle of the bracket, but there's not one on top because that one don't line up. And then now we got the nut, okay, with the zinc nut, the big one. Now this here is not screwed into, if you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see it because it's really tight. Here's the nut right here, okay. Here's the bracket right here. Here is the one right here. It's my master cylinder. So right now it's not touching, okay. It's not touching right now. So now I'm gonna get a, see how this one is loose? This is a locking nut, okay? This is the locking nut. I'm gonna use a, thing is, it was a 15 millimeter wrench. I'm gonna tie the sucker down, and then once it's down and touches the brake cylinder, then I'll use this nut here to tighten it, okay? I'll be right back. So everything's all tightened down and we are good to go. Okay, so the zinc nut is installed, hold down the brace, and we're set. Anyhow, it was a little struggle here. I was trying to install that, but now we got it done. So thank you for my nephew for coming by, and small hands and forearms, and able to get it done. That's great. Okay, now I gotta do other things I gotta take care of. Thank you for your watching. Thank you for your support. Without you guys, I will not continue making these type of videos. Go down there and hit the very like button at the very bottom of the video. Subscribe to the channel. Every Friday is always a new video. Stay tuned for more. There'll be coming more. And yeah, it's been busy, really busy. All right, guys. Peace. I'm out. You guys have a good weekend. Catch you next time. All right, guys. Just want to throw a reminder for the tools you need. You're gonna need a 3/16 Allen wrench key. You're gonna need electric tape. You're gonna need a 3/8 wrench, electric tape. You're gonna need a 3/16 Allen wrench. I prefer getting a swivel. It can bend in certain ways, and you can use a ratchet, a wrench or ratchet to turn it as it goes all the way down and turn those nuts bolts on the brake brace. And you may need a string. We use a string to hold it up in place so that way it doesn't dangle everywhere, and we're trying to line up the hole while we're using the swivel to pull it in. And that's it. That's all you need. So you need a 3/8 tape, electric tape, and 3/16 swivel, either Allen wrench key or 3/16 a little small extension at the very end of the swivel. Okay, and you're also gonna need maybe a fishing line string, or any string, a wire string will handle fine. The reason why you need a electric tape is that when you hook up I'm gonna give you an example. If you need it's a small extension here to match this, okay, at the end of the swivel, you're gonna need a swivel too. You take the electric tape, you tape it against the small extension and the bolt. So the screw, you put it in on the extension, and you electric tape it. That way it stays in place. So when you try to put the screw into the hole of the brake brace, it don't fall off. Okay, that's how we did it. To give you guys a heads up.